Hey, this is Brian again, and I'd like to ask you to do a favor. We can't do this work without people like you, so if you can, please like, share, subscribe, and tell your friends about Bring Back the Porch.
Community coming together, and if there's anything that I know, Medicine Hat knows how to do that. And so I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up going to a whole new level, because I know we live in a community that people are just ready to jump and help and support. So nothing is impossible with Medicine Hat, and I think we have something to prove here. We can do it. So
This episode of Bring Back the Porch brought to you by Bernie Leahy, River Street Realty. Let's get you home.
Welcome to Bring Back the Porch, and I would just like to say to all our listeners and viewers, thank you for joining us. If you have not subscribed, please take the time to push that button and subscribe to Bring Back the Porch. I'm very excited to have our guests Davey and Yusuf from the Canada Day Festival Committee. Welcome to the porch.
thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you for having us. We actually have like a what's the actual name for our committee?
It's a mouthful.
Oh, Yusuf, I think you have it memorized, don't you?
It's the Canada Day Cultural Society, something like that.
And it's 2 days, right? June 30th and July 1st.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to break it up into days so we can talk about both parties, because there's a lot of things going on, which is super exciting because for a lot of people, it's the end of school and they're looking for things to do that first weekend. And it's a great time to celebrate Canada and Canadians anyway. So we've got June 30th, we've got events going on. Yusuf, tell us what's happening on June 30th.
Yeah, so on June 30th, it's actually something that we're all excited about. You know, just to 2 years ago, or this is going to be our third year. We wanted to kind of create something for the community that is a party that people come from, all ages, different cultures, and let's celebrate, the different people we have in our community and all the different cultures. So I remember, Davey, you remember when we were talking about how we got together in the boardroom and we're talking about how we want to create a party. And we had this picture of, imagine your favorite uncle's, wedding, where all the people that you love, your family.
A big wedding dance party, man.
Yeah, your cousins, the kids, and everyone is just having a good time. And so the first year we did that, and I mean, we had over 5,000 that first year.
Yeah.
At King Cooley. I mean, and it's all generations, and so that's kind of what June 30th we envisioned for June 30th, and it would start around that 5 o'clock with different crafts, cultural crafts. This year we're partnering with Brenda Mercer, the White Horse Rider. I hope I got that name right.
Yep.
And
Just another project I have on the go.
Yeah, that's right. Davey's involved with that. Him and Brenda and a bunch of others in the community building all this teepees, and so we're hoping that we can set it up and can coolly create like a teepee village. There's going to be an elder there. Right now we're talking about even elders from other cultures, and this is part of Brenda's vision to have different cultures represented in the teepee, and some indigenous teaching taking place, but also learning about people from different parts of the world. There's going to be cultural crafts as well. There's going to be ethnic food, so you can come and taste food from all over the world, and so many different activities. Then when the evening starts, do you want to talk about the bands and some of the bands that will take place that night?
Okay, yeah. So obviously we need to keep those rowdy, mischievous skateboarders busy that evening.
Yeah, for sure.
So we usually, every year, it's turning into these traditions, and that's what's cool is people from all over are looking forward to this now. Skateboarders from all over are looking forward to this now. This is a nationwide thing at this point. So the night before, they're skateboarders. They're getting warmed up, trying to get their lines in for the day after at Beat the Heat skateboard competition. So they're getting warmed up, but then we have this big game of skate for money. And skate is the equivalent of horse. When you play horse with basketball, that's what the game of skate is like. So you do a trick and the other guy tries to emulate it. And if he fails, he gets a letter. Mm-hmm. So we have that, for money, but then there's spectators hanging out. And then we have a bunch of punk bands playing, you know, because
Are they local bands or are they from all over?
yeah, they're local bands, and then maybe we'll get some homies from Calgary or Lethbridge. You know, we try to, you know, mix in, different bands and people from all over.
What time does the music start?
So yeah, right before we kick things off across the creek. So we
Okay.
try to make this symbiotic thing, you know, where as soon as everything's ended, like that punk show's ended, everyone goes over and they crosses the creek, and then things kick off at that cultural stage. Yeah. And let me tell you, it's just this crazy, cool glow stick rave dance party.
Yeah.
And
Who doesn't like a glow stick?
last year, I'll say this. Last year, we made an impact by having Medicine Hat's first drone show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was neat. I can say I was a part of that.
Yeah.
This year, we're going to do something crazy too. Okay.
Yeah.
We're getting crazier and crazier every year.
Crazier in a good way. You're gonna keep
Sure, whatever helps you sleep at night, Yusuf. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Yeah.
So I want to ask about the glow sticks, because do people bring their own, or can they get them there? Or are they donated
give them out
by
for free,
somebody?
man.
We give them out. Yeah. So, and I mean, these are things that are made possible by sponsors, which we would love to talk about. It
Yes,
later
tell me
time.
about your
So,
sponsors.
I mean, it's all the events that we describe, you know, from the glow sticks to the drone show to the cultural festivals and all the fun things. Last year, by the way, Davey, we had over 8,000 last year. So first year, over 5,000.
For that first night.
You know, first night. And so we're talking June 30th. So, you know, it's supported by sponsors. We can't do it. The tech support, all of that. So we have different tiers that, you know, people can partner with us and be a sponsor. We have so many different levels of advertising as well, you know, that people can be promoted on our
Where do you
platforms.
start, right?
Yeah.
You got you have banners over on that Kipling
Yeah.
street fence, right? And so people are driving by and seeing your banners. You have, we're going to have LED screens with sponsorship on those LED screens. We're going to have, you know, as far as, you know, like there's like the people movers. There's so many different title sponsorships that are available. And the reality is we want local businesses to be a part of this. We want to be able to say when we're making Medicine Hat a mark on the map, we want to be able to say, hey, like these local businesses, they're the ones that make this happen.
And
What's been the response though when you've talked to local businesses? Are they excited about what you guys are doing, or?
You want
you
to?
know, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because I'm sweating right now because I was just walking around all over downtown in North Railway, and I was over in the flats. I'm just, you know, handing out these sponsorship letters to local businesses, and you know we have different sponsorship packages. We have the Canada Day side, you know, over in Kincooley, and then we have the skateboard competition side. And it's funny, it's like, I don't know. I blinked and I feel like 20 years went by. This is our 20th year anniversary for Beat the Heat skateboard competition.
It's amazing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel old. I know I'm not old. I'm
are
young and
old.
handsome
You're
looking,
getting
right?
up there. You're getting
Oh,
In
come
our
on.
demographic, you're a whippersnapper.
But at this point, it's like, you know, when I hand this flyer out, they're like, "Oh my gosh, Medicine Hat Skateboard Association! Like, you guys did that downtown cleanup. Oh, you guys like you did this bottle drive for this thing, or oh, you guys went to Mexico and did that humanitarian trip." And I'm like, "Oh, like you feel the love, and you're like, hey, no pressure. I just wanted to come in and say hi. If you want to be a part of this, that's great, but we just want you to come down and." Oh, that's Medicine Hat,
Yeah.
right?
And people, you know, people are interested, and initially when we started talking about this, we wanted to build something with community, and so the importance of that partnership and sponsorship is key to the success of Canada. It is one of the biggest parties in our community, and we're hoping that we can all come together and celebrate Canada. So, we need everybody. We've seen, you know, from people wanting to be part of the skate park to the cultural side. And we've gotten together and said that we're going to work together to make sure that everything is successful. I mean, last year you should see it. I couldn't believe you guys did that when you did the river jump. And we were on the other side, and we had to get everybody from the other side to come. And you know, there's guys on the other side of the skate park and the guys on the other side of the river, and just watching, you see little kids, families, and everybody was just having a good time. And it's I don't know, I've never seen youth that engaged in our community. And this is one event that brings everybody together. So having that support, that sponsorship is really key to the success of this, and we want to build it more.
It's one of those things where it's like, okay, and I do feel like it's like, okay, we're trying to just set an example of don't be complacent, don't sit idle, dream, and don't kid yourself. There are hoops to jump through when you're building a ramp across a creek, or when you're racing each other down a hill, or jumping through a hoop of fire. No, yeah, there's the literal hoops, and then there's the real hoops. There's, you know, there's building connection with people at the city. There's building connection with, you know, environmental groups to make that creek jump happen, right? But the reality is, you know, you just have to, like, you have to dream bigger. The beautiful thing about Medicine Hat is you can be an innovator here.
That's
and
for
youth
sure.
are starting to see that now. They're starting to see that they can be something, you know, bigger, and that they can be a part of something bigger, and feel that sort of purpose, right? So
yeah, and I you know, one of the great things that also happen that people don't see is the economic opportunities that happen on that Canada Day, on the, you know, on both sides, the skate side, the cultural side, on Canada Day. I mean, food trucks were selling out because some of them did not.
no, I don't think there was a food truck that didn't sell out.
They did not envision that kind of turnout. So it's a big party, and we're hoping more for this year. And we want everybody to have a win. We have lots of vendor opportunities as well, crafts, non-for-profits. You know, we accommodate.
Getting the word out on what everybody's doing too,
Yeah.
right? Get in front of those faces so people know what you're doing.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So we're trying to have, you know, everything for everybody, so that they want to be at Kinkuli. And hey, it's a nice place. I was just there last week with, you know, the Rise Up Balloon Festival and other events. And it's just nice to be at Kinkuli. You remember when we sat and we were like, this is a great place. And we just enjoyed sitting down, and we were chatting after some of the events that took place there.
You know what is actually mind-blowing for me is, you know, whether it's Spectrum or Rise Up or whatever, where most cities you would see these different festivals like ours and Spectrum and Rise Up, they would probably perceive each other as some sort of competition. But what I'm seeing more and more, I couldn't wish the best and want the best for these things. And there's this growing connectiveness that is happening right now, that where it's like we're all just like pushing to make each other's events better and better.
Yeah.
And that's the dream, right?
Yeah. And, you know, the part of Medicine Hat that makes it such a great place to be is the volunteers.
Yes.
And maybe we should take 1 minute to talk about volunteer opportunities that you guys might have. This is going to come out, obviously, before the event. So if somebody's like, these guys got me riled up, I want to help and I want to be a part of this, how do they connect with you to say, I'm ready to volunteer?
It's a great question. So our social media, hit us up on the DMs in our social media. We have, if you check out our socials, we have email to contact, we have phone number to contact. Yeah, get a hold of us any way you can. We have the Canada Day Facebook page. And we also have if you want to talk to the skateboarders, you can talk to the skateboarders too. We'll talk to you. The Medicine Hat Skateboard Association socials. So give us a ring, give us a shout, throw us a DM, whatever it takes. You know, we would love to have you. We would love to add you to our team.
A volunteer that's 14 or as long as their parents are okay that they're going to be able to volunteer. I'm sure you don't have to be an adult in order to volunteer.
We'll make it work.
Right?
We'll make it work. Yep.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, that's kind of part of the fun is, now
Yeah.
we get to add to our family,
Yeah.
right?
No, we definitely needing volunteers, and like Davey said, you can sign up on our website to CanadaDayMedicineHat.ca, I believe is the website.
If it's not, I'll correct it
if
in the
not,
show notes.
Yeah, thank you in the link. That would be great. And so, there's when you log in, there's actually an app that we would hook you up with, and they will communicate with you. And we're trying to really recruit. We need volunteers, and that's how this event works. And it's a great place to volunteer as well.
Well, at this point, it has grown organically to a point of where, it's we need all hands on deck kind of thing. Like we didn't mean for this to happen.
No, that's
Like we didn't. I promise.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
Where we envision as like a small party that we can manage. All of a sudden, boom, blow out, and many people started showing up, and more are coming. So
Now, I want to talk about Canada Day because we haven't really made it formally Canada Day yet.
Yes.
But so if we go to Canada Day, we have Beat the Heat. That's kind of, it starts fairly early in the day, right?
Yeah. Everything from our beginners to our intermediate comp to, we have our product comp, we have our normal open comp, we have a women's competition, we have a bowl competition, and don't forget we have like a big spectacle we do every year. And don't forget it's actually our 20th year anniversary.
Do you have
So-
something special going for that?
Uh-huh.
Are you going to, is it a surprise? So you have to show up if you want to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But, just...
surprises.
We're going to release a video soon and just, hinting maybe at things. But the reality is we've, it's been maybe 7 years of doing like a big spectacle thing at the end of our competition every time. We had the Ring of Fire. We had the downhill race. We had the we had the Wall of Death, where, you went up and you slapped a sticker.
Yeah.
We had the Creek Gap. So, you can only imagine.
Let's pause for a moment so we can share some exciting news. We're proud to announce that our work here at Bring Back the Porch is getting noticed. From October to the end of January, our videos and reels viewed more than 1 million times. Some of those viewers could be your customers, so sponsoring Bring Back the Porch is a great way to get your message in front of them too. If you'd like to support our work here at Bring Back the Porch, we ask you to go to our website at bringbacktheporch.com and follow the links. Thank you for your support.
I'm going to predict a ring of drones that you have to shoot through.
Oh my goodness!
We need her on our creative
Yeah, you
team.
need her. Don't give them more ideas. This
What
guy's
the
creative,
heck?
unimaginable.
I love it.
Yeah, no. Don't get
Oh,
us
the
going.
juices are flowing now. I like this.
Just when you think they're crazy enough, they come up with something.
Something else, yeah.
But we so on on the cultural side, so in Canada, by King Cooley Band Shell there, we will start the morning with a yoga. So if anybody wants to show up at
Little
8
zen.
o'clock, I believe.
Yeah, we might need to stretch a little bit
Yeah,
before.
exactly. So get in, if you want to stretch, come down, and at the same time, pancake breakfast starts with is it 9 to 11, I believe. So anyway, if not, we would post the right time.
Yeah.
And then there'll be coffee there. Pancake breakfast was a huge success last year. And then, of course, the cultural stage starts. There's jump castles, food vendors,
Of course, you'll have your dignitaries there.
Yeah. And so there's so many activities during the day. I mean, I don't want to put people on the spot, but, you might have some council members performing. We don't know. We'll find out.
Performing.
Yeah,
Does
we'll
that mean,
see. I don't know. We'll see.
is there going to be like the city council tuba players or kazoo? Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know, but we'll find out.
Maybe at a drum circle.
Stew on the kazoo?
Maybe.
All right. Well, you're giving us ideas. I'm gonna maybe submit a motion or something and see what happens.
Yeah. Well,
But,
as long as you have fun, that's the
We
important
have a
part.
creative council, and I would like people to see that. So anyway, they know who I'm talking to, but we'll figure it out. But it's gonna be a fun activity throughout the day. We have some sports. We're gonna have soccer, barefoot soccer at King Cooley. It's been a hit, and so all soccer players out there come out. There's information to put on your teams. basketball
3-on-3 tournament.
Yeah.
And it's like a 3-on-3 tournament.
I think
I'm talking and one, baby. Like, let's go.
Right. So lots of sports activities, jump castles, in the park. There's something
So
for everyone.
big focus though. Free jump castles. Okay, this is family fun, and this is affordable fun. Like this has been a very central focus. This has always started from like sort of this grassroots kind of feel and movement of like we want everyone to feel welcome.
Yeah, and sometimes cost is a barrier for,
Huge.
especially if you've got young children and you're looking at formula and diapers and all these other things, and you can't go anywhere without a trunk full of things when you have a little one, right? And to be able to come to something like this where you can kind of find a shady spot in Kincooley and set up your picnic table, and maybe you can take the older kids to the bouncy castle.
Yes.
There's things to watch,
Everyone
things
is
to
welcome.
see.
Everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now in the evening, is there anything on Canada Day in the evening?
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
want to take that one?
So we're gonna have some incredible local bands. Am I name dropping today?
You're doing good. Keep going. If you name drop,
I could name drop, couldn't I?
I think so. Let's do it.
Here we go.
We can apologize. If
Oh
we
my
messed up.
gosh. This is it. We're gonna have incredible local bands. Local band like Jessica Babe and the Hey What's That, like a pop, synthy kind of band, up and coming band. To the Accomplice, which they're an incredible cover band that I don't know, I think they might be doing like a CCR thing, which would be pretty spectacular. And then of course like people like Mahoney and Friends, who
Fan favorites, right?
well, it's a crowd favorite, but it's also one of those things where it's like, okay, I think I missed a couple of local bands. No worries, they're playing with Mahoney and Friends anyways.
That's right.
But incredible, the production level that Mahoney and Friends have been able to muster up every year, and this year is special. This year is going to be very kind of like we're bringing it back to the 80s. We are truly bringing it back to the 80s.
I might have to get out my fluorescent pink and
get
lime
it
green. I had the
Yes,
Sun
please.
Ice coat, the Sun Ice coats, and the Sun Ice. It was like wind pants and toppers with fluorescent pink and green. So
that's good.
we'll see what I can find.
Yeah. Well, everybody should get that.
Who
Bring
needs
out
a
your
glow
fluorescent
stick,
pink.
right? Well, guys, I wish you nothing but success. This is so exciting that you're doing all these things for our community, and it's going to be awesome to have that kickoff to summer with all these neat events and bringing people together. That's really what Canada is about. We're not really a melting pot. We're more of a sharing what we have with one another. So that's great that you guys are
That's
sort
so
of bringing
good.
that into
Can
Canada
I steal
Day.
that?
Sure.
Yeah, I like that.
Here at the porch, we share.
Okay.
Can I just give you a quick history lesson?
Sure.
Just honestly, this is great. It just came to me with what you just said. It's just like none of this would happen once again without the community support, and the sponsorship, and this all started around COVID time. It all started with this small little dinky side stage that we threw up, and I think it was called like the Finanza Extravaganza Family whatever, and and the reason we did this was right around COVID time there was all those unmarked graves that were dug up, and a lot of people my age or younger, they were just kind of like, oh, Canada Day? No way. Like it was kind of just like cancel Canada Day kind of thing. And I thought to myself, well, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
The skateboard side of it was very, like we weren't sure if we were going to keep our crowd. The Stampede had the contract to do the Canada Day festival, so we thought maybe we'd lose our crowd or whatever. We learned that we had our own crowd for our skateboard competition, but we decided with that side stage, we were going to do things in the spirit of reconciliation, and we were going to do things based on the spirit of being able to give other cultures a platform to showcase what they're all about. And we have to remember that we are a very young country. We are a very young country made up of people of so many different walks of life. And that is actually truly the spirit of this whole 2-day festival.
Yeah. And it's funny because right now you're in the middle of the week. So as Canada Day gets closer to the weekend, maybe you can stretch that out to be 3 or 4 days, right? So again, I don't know how, thinking outside the box.
Well, you're the boss, so
ideas. Well, I hope some volunteers are listening out there because that's how this is gonna work out. So
we only need 1,500 volunteers. No,
but I think you know what? Nothing is impossible. I mean, today I was at another event, and I was talking about the community coming together. And if there's anything that I know, Medicine Hat knows how to do that. And so I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up going to a whole new level, because I know we live in a community that people are just ready to jump and help and support. So nothing is impossible in Medicine Hat, and I think we have something to prove here. We can do it. So
awesome. Well, Davey and Yusuf, thank you for being
on
the porch, and we look forward to your event and having you back on for another neighborly conversation.
Nice, yeah. Hey, that porch, bring it back, y'all. Bring that porch back, okay? This has been awesome. This is so cool.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Hey, this is Brian again, and I'd like to ask you to do a favor. We can't do this work without people like you, so if you can, please like, share, subscribe, and tell your friends about Bring Back the Porch.